There isn't a day that goes by that you're not fighting fires of some degree when you're leading operations or leading supply chains. So you spend an exorbitant amount of time. How do I prevent firefighting? How do I have a proactive, process model data in front of me so I can avoid those firefighting situations? In a way, that's what Sayari is part of the solve. It allows you to have full visibility, to have a look at potential risk before the risk happens, and then all of a sudden you're on your back foot and you're firefighting. So I would say it's very much a proactive tool and a proactive set of data that can help you avoid those firefighting situations. If you think about global supply chains, especially if you're sitting in the US, right, or in this side of the hemisphere, specifically Asia, China, Africa, even South America, at times can be a bit of a black box around the supply chain that feeds into your suppliers. And I think with the data and with the system that Sayari brings, you quickly get visibility to a frankly, in other venues, very difficult to understand what the risk is out there. So literally, as you think about Sayari, it's a click of a few buttons and you can see 3-4 steps down the supply chain, whether you're in China, other parts of Asia, anywhere in the world, you can see if there is, some risk there. So what am I talking about risk? It could be anything for like forced labor, potential money laundering that's going to the wrong place, potential sanction situations that you want to avoid. Those are just some of the examples that you can get almost instantaneously versus months and months of study. A critical piece for companies, and frankly for me personally, was to make sure that I'm doing everything I can in my organization to adhere to the highest level of accountability on sustainability, ESG. Once again, though, it can be difficult and murky to understand, especially when you're in, faraway places in the world, to know if you have risk or not. And I think, again, Sayari and the visibility of the data and the whole transparency can be very helpful to know if there's a risk point on ESG, on violation of sustainability, or any sort of risk factor there in the whole spectrum of our responsibility on ESG. So literally with a couple keystrokes, you can have visibility that in previous years would have taken months of outside consultation to understand your risk. So it's a fantastic immediate visibility to risk, and then you can mitigate it quickly, and that's invaluable to a leader of supply chain or operations.